what the you want, ma'am, blah, blah. Him and my daughter exchange words. So apparently him and my daughter know each other.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, sir. But this man tried to hit me with a buggy. I just want a police report if I can have documentation of that.
Okay, do you want documentation or do you want to actually do something about it?
I want to.
Savannah, Georgia, a teenager. His second day at work. What unfolded inside that? Kroger raised questions the law had to answer.
One of our employees and her daughter were in a van, a boy, and she got a girl, but to fight. Now she said he hit her with the buggy thing, I guess, I don't know, but he trying to fight her daughter. So I need to find out what's going on, because they just start going at it. So naturally something going on for school. But I need to find out, because she wouldn't tell me she needed to talk to you. In that gray van there, her daughter in the van. But the boy, years ago, young boy would hit girls, but he was going to knock her out.
Okay.
So he wasn't employed and said, I'm mad in there. But then she just called the car, then that gray car right there.
Gotcha.
So when you find out what goes, so naturally something happened at school. So when you find out what's going on, please let me know, because I need to know.
And he's inside the store with the manager?
Sir,
what's going on?
I don't know what's going on. I went to the store to purchase some stuff from the store. Me and my daughter. I'm coming in the store, sir. I'm getting the stuff what I need. I didn't have anything in my hand. The young man who worked to the store, he was pushing a buggy. He took the buggy and you could see it on the camera, sir. He put the buggy towards me, and I just tried to move out the way. And I thought about it. I was like, did the little boy try to hit me with the buggy? So I saw him in front of the stove. I said, excuse me, did you try to hit me with the buggy? He started, this ain't what the you want, ma'am, blah, blah. Him and my daughter exchange words. So apparently him and my daughter know each other.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, sir. But this man tried to hit me with a buggy. I just want a police report if I can have documentation of that.
Okay, do you want documentation or do you want to actually do something about it, take him to court?
To take him to court. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay.
What's just going on? Schoolyard bullshit.
Huh?
Schoolyard BS.
I figured.
Jenkins High School kids. Kid inside had beef with her daughter, and he thought it'd be funny to try to hit Mama with the buggy. Mama confronted him, and he started cussing at her, and then the daughter jumped in, and they were about to fight.
Oh.
Employees grabbed him and pulled him away. He's with the manager now. So I'm going to go talk to him and review camera footage, and we might just be arresting him today, depending on what that camera footage looks like.
Okay, we'll come in with you. Yep.
Georgia's simple assault statute. Georgia, Code Section 16520, does not require physical contact. The attempt itself is the crime. 2 independent witnesses, the security guard and a .com cashier. Each stated Crawford balled his fist and moved to strike. That conduct is legally sufficient. The shopping cart allegation had no corroboration. Officers did not charge it. The operative charge rested on 2 plain, independent witnesses describing the same act. Probable cause requires evidence, not allegation. The family argued the arrest was premature, without store video. Under Illinois versus Gates, probable cause rests on the totality of circumstances. Independent witness corroboration satisfies that standard. Absent footage affects trial, not the lawfulness of arrest.
Hey.
Hold on. I don't know why I keep saying everybody's back.
All right. So, from the store's perspective, what's going on?
Well, I was back there unloading the truck, so they called me up front, so I came up front, and they told me there was a big ruckus going on in the front. This young man and another young lady totally got into it, and the guard came got me, said the mother was out there, so I went out there, and she said, I'm calling the police, and I thought, okay, so I thought, that's enough, so I came up here, and he was up here, so I asked him what was going on, and I was going to wait on you guys.
Okay.
And, he told me his side, and then, I went in there and talked to the young lady at customer service, and she was telling me what she witnessed. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Alice, can you get with the young lady downstairs and get her statement? Kevon? Kevon? All right, what happened?
Well, something going on at school with, I guess, her and my sister. And I guess she seen me. And I was doing the putting stuff back on the shelves. I guess they walked past me, so I guess they thought I was trying to hit them with a buggy. But I didn't even know that was her mom. I moved the buggy out of the way so they could walk past. Then I put my vest up. They come over and say, trying to hit me with the buggy and things of that nature. Escalated.
Okay. How did it escalate?
Because I was like, you're not talking to me. Yeah, that's when they both started calling me thieves and all that.
Okay. Anything else?
Camera
You get
footage
ID
that
on
would have
it?
seen it.
There he is. We changed our camera system. I had no idea how to use it. Yeah, I got a lady that comes in tomorrow. She knows how to use it, but I have no idea.
I'm gonna walk downstairs, grab that employee statement, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Okay.
Were you the one that came up and pulled Mr. Crawford off?
Me and two of the other guys, I'm the security here, and Mike, cashier, and the guy that worked Probable, took all three of us to hold him. He couldn't knock her up. So yeah, all three of us hold him back.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm the mama of Kevon. Is the people still here, or did they leave?
People?
Whoever tried to just argue with my child. Y'all here for Kevon, correct?
Yeah.
You the mama of the boy?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
His mom?
Yes. We
Okay.
here anyway.
So he's upstairs talking with another officer right now.
Okay, is the people here?
Yes, ma'am.
They stay here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll wait. So that's a 17-year-old child. Dang.
Okay.
I definitely.
Do you
don't
have an
think-
understanding of what happened?
Absolutely. This triggered from the school because the little girl don't like my daughter. I went up to the school, made a report, talked to the principal. Everything was situated. This was 2 years ago. Y'all see, 2 weeks ago, excuse me.
Okay.
Y'all see my child and want to say some shit to him when he by himself at work. I don't play that. I don't play that.
Okay.
We clear what the school say. We
It,
clear
it
that what it
is.
was.
The little girl don't like my daughter. Okay?
Okay.
I went up to the school, had a meeting with the principal, and the principal talked to her mother about this whole ordeal. Was dead, over with. They realized it's nothing else to be said. It is what it is. But now y'all want to come up here and see my child? Oh yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
So my understanding of the situation, as explained by them and the employees here, there was a disagreement in the aisle over him, maybe. There's nobody who witnessed this part.
Exactly, because it probably didn't happen.
Pushing a buggy into the mother.
He's definitely not going to do this.
Okay.
His second day working here. He's new.
I understand, okay? I'm not saying he did or did not do that. That's what alleged, okay? She confronted him at the front.
A 17-year-old child. Okay.
So she confronted him about trying to hit her with the buggy.
Okay.
Some words were exchanged on both ends, and
Of
then
course.
he tried to hit her daughter.
Probably.
It took 3 of the Kroger employees to hold him back from doing so.
Probably. Yep.
Okay.
Probably. What'd you expect? It's a grown-up and a child antagonizing my child while he's at work. So of course he's going to do that. He's going to protect himself. Absolutely.
Okay. That's not protecting yourself.
Yeah. And her addressing my child is not protecting herself either. He wasn't going to do nothing to you. He's a little boy. 16, just turned 17. But it's all good. Just make sure I have everybody information. And I'm going to wait for my child.
Okay.
And I'll be up to the school tomorrow.
So
Because clearly it sounds like y'all took their side. And
It's
that's
not
what it
about
sounds like
taking
from
sides.
You, so I'm not done talking. Done
Okay.
talking.
you'll have a report.
I definitely will. Sure will. Thank you.
Do me a favor.
Oh, I don't know. He's upstairs now.
I know.
No, he said they got his.
Oh,
You're
he
going to
got
give it back
ID.
to
He got
him.
ID, right?
Correct?
Jail.
To my child?
Yes.
Oh, you're crazy.
All right. Go grab 3 case report cards. I need 1 for Kroger. I need 1 for this lady here, and I need 1 for our complaint. Yes, ma'am. Can you start a supervisor up here? I have a upset mother. All right, Mr. Crawford, do me a favor. Stand up for me.
Did your parents know where you were?
His mom's downstairs.
Oh, okay.
I got a supervisor coming to talk to her. She's a little upset.
I can imagine.
get my jacket at least?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Here, I'm gonna tie this around your waist.
That's not gonna look gay.
Well, do you want people to see your cuffs? I could drape it around your hands, man. I'm trying to give you some kind of respect.
Sure.
Okay. I think those doors are locked.
Georgia's self-defense statute. Georgia, Code Section 16321, is unavailable to a person who provoked the confrontation. Verbal aggression does not satisfy the imminence threshold. The justification did not apply here. Crawford's pre-arrest statement was lawfully obtained. Under Burkhammer versus McCarty, Miranda warnings attach only at custodial interrogation, not before. The disposition of the simple assault charge remains unknown at the time of this analysis. Store surveillance footage was requested but not accessed at the scene.
I wanted to know why you going to jail.
We'll talk about it later. That's an emergency.
But like, they walked up on him though.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay, that's a bullshit. Exactly. I'm gonna get a lawyer. That's all good. Chill out, Lisa. You already know I got you, baby. It's all good. That's bullshit. Yeah, no problem. But I cannot talk to my child because he's 16. This is the first time. Like, he don't get in trouble. Okay, ask me a question. Are they going to get press charged too? Because they came to his. I need a supervisor because
It's
you
already
are
on the
rude
way.
for one. And I'm not even talking to you. I can take it. Yeah, that's mine. But at the same time, if they came up to his job and antagonized him, how is he the one getting punished and not them?
I'm not the investigator.
And he's the nasty motherfucker too. So I don't want to deal with that motherfucker at all.
He's the investigator.
Just because they were about to be, because they came up to him and tried to fight him, he had to be held back, and now he's getting.
I got too much going on. You're asking a question. I understand you're explaining.
Right. I want to know, why is he the one getting in trouble when they came up to his job?
Again, that's a question for the investigative officer. I didn't.
Who is the investigative officer? Or can I request somebody else? Because he's a nasty motherfucker.
At this point, he handled the
Yeah,
whole
I'm not
investigation.
dealing with him. I'm not dealing with him. But them right.
If you-
Oh yeah.
If you get, there's a supervisor coming. If you guys back up and give me a few minutes, I could get you some more answers.
But some shit trying, and they come up to his motherfucking job. You feel me?
If you guys want to go stand, you'll be able to talk to him. Just give me a second to talk.
What is he being charged with, first of all?
I'm about to ask.
You don't know that either.
Give me a second.
Y'all wasn't here.
This nasty motherfucker, he a nasty motherfucker.
So if you guys give us
Yes, he a nasty motherfucker.
at the door so I can talk to him and I'll get you some answers.
I'm gonna just wait right here.
Okay, so what are the charges?
Simple assault.
Simple assault. Okay, and then what actually happened?
The mom alleged that he tried to hit her with the buggy.
Okay.
That's under question. Nobody knows if that happened or not. There's no witnesses to it. He's saying he was just moving the buggy out of the way.
Okay.
Which is possible.
Right.
Okay. She confronted him with it.
Uh-huh.
And when she confronted him, they started exchanging words, cussing at each other. Okay? When he started cussing at mom, daughter came over and started talking smack. At which point, he tried to hit her.
Okay.
Store employees grabbed him and pulled him away before he was able to. Mom was holding him back.
The employees corroborated that?
Yep.
Okay. And when you say try, like what did they explain happened?
Balled up his fists. He was trying to get around mom to hit her. That was the lady at the customer service desk as well as security guard.
Third parties, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I need. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
From my understanding about the whole thing that went down, initially the call came out because the alleged incident was he tried to hit her
Which
with a
nobody
buggy.
saw.
No,
Nobody saw.
that's not even important.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
What is that we have third-party witnesses that said that an argument ensued
Right.
and saw him attempt to hit somebody.
Right, but he did. So it takes two people to argue. He can't argue by himself.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, how come I want to press charges to the mama? That's a child. That's an adult.
So follow along with what I'm saying.
Mhm.
The simple assault is what he's being charged with.
Mhm.
All right, and I'll pull up the OCGA and read it to you, so there's no
Right.
confusion
Right.
with that. But all the simple assault has to be is it's not touching.
Right.
Okay, that's battery.
Right.
Assault is there's a threat and a perceived threat that something imminent may occur.
Mhm.
Okay, so like if I were to like lunge at you or throw
Yeah.
a fist and you guys are like, oh, he's gonna hit me, that's an assault. I never did it, but that's an assault.
So a question though. So if pushing a bucky at you, that's the same thing. If you taking something, an object, and trying to hit somebody with it, right? That should be assault.
Yeah, but the buggy's not the question. And if you're asking that
I know
question,
that, but I'm saying, wouldn't that be assault?
No, this was saying that he tried to hit her.
with the buggy.
Oh,
right.
okay,
That's the initial.
That's what they said that nobody saw. Nobody saw that happen.
That's why I was trying. That's a mute point. That has nothing to do with it.
Right.
What happened was that the argument ensued between him and the mother, and then her daughter came up. And then what happened was, from what we could tell by third-party witnesses who saw what happened, is he tried to get around the mama to get to her, and they saw him ball his fists and attempt to strike her. Now, third-party witnesses.
Right.
That's what I'm
that's the thing, is that everybody is saying that there was an argument.
But they have
and there wasn't
video
a
cameras, so y'all can see.
We don't have access to those cameras at this moment.
Okay.
We're requesting the footage, but we don't have anyone here who can access it.
So my next question is, when you get the video, how can we now pursue charges on her for the same assault? Because we want her to get the same charge.
So what you would do is you would take the police report with you. You could call us and notify us, and we could make a further update.
Okay.
But you guys could also go to the courthouse on Montgomery Street. You know where the courthouse is?
Yes.
And then you guys can proceed to try and get what's called a peace bond, which is a warrant.
If you want to step over here, let's play.
That's my sister, and he's a good child. He goes to Jenkins. He plays sports. This is gonna mess up his. They came to where he work at. So why is my nephew going to jail? Come on, man, y'all have to be. These is grown people. This boy is an honor roll student. He plays sports for Jenkins. He makes a difference in the community. He helped. Like he's a child. They came where he works at, blocking him.
Okay.
So why is he going to jail? Because he was trying to defend himself to grown people.
He wasn't defending himself. He tried to hit the little girl.
Because they was coming for him. They approached him.
Between him and the mama.
The girl walked up. Yeah, he was fussing with the mama, and the girl walked up to defend her mama. So what my nephew's supposed to do when the mama and the child? Come on, look at the camera.
Security guard.
Like, come on. If he going to jail, the little girl needs to be going to jail too.
No, that's not the way this works.
That's that way it works.
He don't understand it, and
Sergeant Farmer can explain it to you.
He was charged with simple assault. The investigating officer receives a grade of B+. He identified the operative, probable cause event, and applied the statute correctly under pressure. Officer Alice receives a grade of A- for competent secondary officer work. Kevon Crawford receives a grade of C. The provocation was real, but an independently witnessed attempted strike cannot be excused by emotional context. The complainant's mother receives a grade of B-. Confronting Crawford at work, rather than calling police, foreseeably escalated the situation. Crawford's mother receives a grade of C+. Legitimate advocacy, undermined by profanity directed at the propos. Investigating officer. One takeaway. In a workplace, confrontation. Disengage and call police. Physical engagement, even under genuine provocation, creates criminal exposure. Probable cause is a witness standard. Corroborated testimony is enough. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.